Hello, it's Jules. I literally just recorded this, but I guess I didn't have enough storage on my MacBook because it didn't. I can't play it back. It's like didn't work. So I guess we're gonna do this again. I deleted some stuff, so let's do this. I kind of like this little format. I recently uploaded a video from when I was mid breakup, like in the frickin' trenches, and I found it on my MacBook of me just talking, and I sometimes I make little YouTube videos like of me just talking to my MacBook, and I never upload them. I'm sure people do that all the time, but I saw that, and I'm going through a breakup again right now with the same person. I'm on week 2, and I was like, wow, like this is like wow, character development since then. Like I don't know, like, and that video was talking about the desire being the root of all suffering, and I found the video kind of funny because first of all I didn't even watch it before I uploaded it. Like I skimmed through, I was like, seems fine, and then I just uploaded it because I was like, nobody's gonna see this, and really nobody has seen it. So but I never even finished my thought at the end of it. Like I was trying to, and it was so it was so late, and I was so tired. It's also late or early, I guess. The sun's gonna come up soon. I'm kind of like a little manic right now, but it's okay. It's fine. But yeah. So this one, I had an idea to talk about after I uploaded the last video. I wanted to talk about how we need to stop trying to figure people out, and that the issue is not even if they like you. I think people are focused on the question of, do they like me back, too much. And I think that feelings are so changeable, and I think that they also are not the most important thing, because somebody can love you and it won't be right. My nose is red as fuck, by the way. I think it's like a circulation issue or something, like I don't know. It's distracting, but don't let it distract you from the things I'm going to say. But yeah, I think we have this question in our heads of if they like us, because that to us is like the red light or the green light, but it really shouldn't be. We should be looking at people through our standards instead of through their feelings towards us, because I feel like that is then like letting us have more control over our choices. Like it's like, why are we putting everything in the hands of just accepting somebody just because they like us? Do you know what I mean? If like, okay, I think that also people get too caught up in like attachment style type of things, and like, oh, somebody's avoidant. It's not that they don't like me, they're just avoidant, or like they're really anxiously attached, they must really like me. And it's just that people like these things can be true, but people also don't fit into these boxes. And also, like, attachment style should not dictate your like dating choices. It should really just be like taking reality at face value. That's like my motto. But yeah, I have, I'm post breakup, and I'm not here to talk about that. But I am here to reflect, because I feel like I've kind of come full circle since everything. I've come full circle since that last video, and I've come full circle since getting into the relationship that I got out of. I was dating somebody on and off for 2 years, so that was that video, or 2.5 years, dated for 2 years. That video is during the off period. We dated for like 4-5-ish months, and then just recently broke up. And it's because inside I realized that, like, I don't want that anymore. Like, that's not, like, I realized, like, this person, there's a lot of drama, and there's a lot of things that have come to light since after the breakup, that have completely changed my perspective on that person in general. And things aren't great by any means. So I will leave that at that, but I will say that, like, towards the end, I was looking at somebody who was giving me everything that I wanted, but it was just that I didn't want, like, them. Like, that was what it was, and that was crazy, because, like, obviously I'd been this person for so long, like how could, like, it's kind of, it's weird when you actually start to feel the that like that like attachment to the future fade away, and like once you really start to idealize a future without them, like it's a really weird feeling of being like, wow, like I'm actually like okay with this, like this is actually fine, like obviously it's sad, but I'm not like it was really bad, like it was, I was not in control of my emotions. That video was like a very, very low point, like of me desperately trying to cope and try to understand my life and my situation and everything. But yeah, I'm at a point where I really don't feel like I want a, like anything right now. Like I do feel like lonely, and obviously like it's really weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's weird being celibate, and I'm like, I don't see myself coming out of celibacy for a while. Like I went on a dating app for like a day and then paused my account and deleted the app again, because I was like, I just don't have the time or the energy for this. And I honestly have never really liked dating apps. Like I have a really hard time giving anybody the time of day until I like actually fuck with them. Like I don't know, like it's hard to get to that point when you don't give people the time of day, am I right? But anyways, I've had I've dealt with all different personalities, and I can tell you that it doesn't really matter. Like that like they can behave all different ways and still like you. They can do things that indicate they don't like you and they still like you. They can do things that indicate that they do like you and they don't like you. And it's really just about what you want, and it's really about what the actions are, where the path forward is. If somebody is not trying to get into a relationship with you, then stop and take a step back. If that's what you're looking for. I mean, if you're not looking for a relationship, with whatever, but like if you like somebody and you want to date them and they're doing this whole situationship thing, like I'm not just going to tell you to stand up and walk away. I'm going to tell you this in a very honest manner, because I think that yes, there's 100% a need and importance for you to have your time when you're young, to mess around with dating and just have fun and just chase your heart and your feelings. But I'm going to tell you this woman to woman, because I'm assuming this is mainly for the girls video, okay? Does the word bird mean anything to you? Yeah. Yeah. Second question. Are you where you want to be in life? And I don't just mean like, do you have a full-time like job, or like do you have enough money? Like, no. Are you on the right path? Are you on the path to actually get there? And is that really all you want to do? I suggest trying to date yourself and just being completely selfish, and being selfish in all of your connections. And that leads me to the next point, which is to never chase and always attract. And I know that is a very overused term, that this links back to my last video, desire is the root of all suffering. Even though I never even finished that point, I brought up the phrase, and that's really the most central, important part of that, is that when you detach yourself from an expectation and you stop seeing yourself as the person who needs to be doing all the pull and all the work, because my guess is if you've been watching this video in the first place, you probably not care more than the other person, but you probably are doing your part emotionally. You're probably pulling your weight emotionally. And then once you do that, like, you should not be double texting. You should not be doing any of these things. It's not just because, it makes you, it's not in your power, your divine feminine power, whatever. It's just because it's just not smart. Like, it's not intelligent. It's also, you have more worth than that. Like, I'm literally telling you that you will meet somebody who's obsessed with you. I mean, I did. And I had met people that weren't obsessed with me before that. And I thought, I'm never going to meet somebody that is obsessed with me. And then I did. And then I ended up, things came full circle. And, I don't know if, things had gone differently in our relationship, if I would have ended up losing feelings the same way that I did. But I do know that it needed to end for me to move forward with my life and to open up new opportunities, because I really think that people are forgetting that you don't have to settle and that you can move on. I think the reason people feel like they have to settle is because like a lot of people have like these wounds of like, this is the best it's gonna get, or how am I gonna replicate this again? You just have to give it time. And giving it time is not immediately hopping on a dating app and immediately trying to fill the void with anything and anybody that comes your way. Sometimes it's just sitting there and waiting, like you're going fishing. Okay, if you go fishing with a big net and you rush through it in the day, of course you're going to catch a little bunch of shitty minnows. But if you sit around, but you're attentive, but you sit around and you wait quietly, you're going to feel that you're going to catch the fish eventually. So I want you to stop wasting your time. Leave often and early. That's something I saw somebody on TikTok say, leave often and early, and it's something I believe in so heavily. Leave often and early. Stop wasting your time. Stop pursuing people that don't want you. And I really think that it does, like, we should stop trying to figure people out. You can, like, somebody can like you and still not choose to not pursue you, and the point is never whether or not they liked you. It's just that didn't work out and you need to move on. I think we get too caught up in our egos being hurt, and I think that you can tell yourself whatever you need to at the end of the day. But yeah, people's feelings are complicated, and you're not going to be able to figure out things just through stalking them on social media. You're not going to be able to figure things out unless they tell it to you. And even sometimes then they're fucking lying. If it's a guy, they're probably lying. But, I think that, like, you need to just leave it up to reality and what you're actually seeing, and not what could be, and not what did happen and what you're analyzing. Keep moving and stop thinking about them. If it's not on the right path, then cut it out of your life. That's all I got to say for now.